right, what is up, and welcome to another episode of the Giveaway Show. I'm Cross Collects Comics. I'm your host, and I'm excited that you're hanging out here with us tonight. We are doing, that's right, you are not in some kind of a weird time warp or something. We have moved. We've moved to an earlier time slot. We did that for a couple reasons, mainly because of just everyday life. Both Mr. Collector and I have started new day jobs, and so we decided, hey, we need to get our sleep and kind of, reset the routine. So we've moved it forward. That's right. Moving forward from here on out, every episode of the Giveaway Show every week, your favorite Wednesday live stream will be at 9 p.m. Central. That's right, 9 p.m. Central. So make sure that you make your adjustments in your viewing schedule. We hope that all of you are still going to be able to join us. It'll go from 9 to 10:30. We're just moving it 1 hour earlier. We're not shortening the episode at all. But hey, we got plenty of cool stuff, including Chat Takeover. Tonight is going to be Chat Takeover. We're going to be going over the subjects that you care about in the comic community. We also are going to be doing 2 giveaways. That's right, 2, courtesy of our sponsor, Lone Star Heroes Comics and Toys. They're just such awesome sponsors. So the 2 books that I've got here, both of them really fun books that we're going to be giving away. We are going to be doing a mystery giveaway. The first step that we'll be doing within the first half hour of the show is the brand new, it just hit, the Universal Monsters adaptation by James Tynion IV and Martin Simmons, Dracula issue number 1, cover A. Hearing some heat on this one, and really looking forward to seeing what your feedback is on it. But this is going to be the first giveaway of the evening. But then the second giveaway, that's right, surprise, surprise, we're going to be doing a Spider-Man giveaway. This is Spider-Man number 14 from the McFarlane issue, or from the McFarlane run. This beautiful McFarlane book. It's about a 7.0, give or take. This could be going home with one of you, or it could be the mystery book. That's right, there's a mystery book. One of these 2 books will go home with a new owner, but it's going to be your choice. So you're going to have to decide which one you want to take. So we'll be doing that as well. But hey, stay tuned after the intro, and we'll be bringing out the panel and hitting it up with you. Well, hey, we're excited that you're here hanging out with us tonight. Let me go ahead and bring out the rest of the panel right now. But I'm going to do it one at a time because there is a reveal. There's a new, I guess would this classify as a new costume, guys? A new look for Mr. Collector. Yeah, I got to say I'm a fan. All right, let me bring out Weapon X first. Weapon, why don't you come out and say hi to everybody?
What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining us on our new time. On Wednesdays now, 9 p.m. Central. For all of y'all that have been watching, we moved it up so we can hopefully catch some more of y'all before y'all go to bed. But yeah, I'm interested to see what we got from the chat tonight and see some of the topics. And then thought Paul was going to be here, but we're going to have Paul with that question. So if anybody knows in the chat. All right.
This feels like another if you know, you know. All right, folks. Well, here he is. We're bringing him out because this is his. This is the big reveal.
The reveal.
Of his new look. Check him out. Here is Mr. Collector.
Hey, your boy is back. Your
Nice.
boy is back. It is super short. I am not a fan of it, to be honest. But
no, it's fantastic.
No,
this is awesome.
it is no, and that's because I got it like 2 weeks ago, and it was even shorter than that. So, not a fan, but show must go on. I have no choice. But no, it's good to be back, guys. 9 o'clock. I'm excited for the new time, and congratulations, Carlos, on his new journey, his new job. Of course, y'all hit the like button and send good wishes on both our ends, please. But yeah, it's gonna be great, guys. Gonna have a good show, and yeah, ready.
Okay. Okay. Hey, Weapon X, I'm gonna let you do some chat shout outs. You mind taking that for a second?
Yeah, that's fine. All right. First up, El Green Machine is in the house. What is up?
El Green.
Channel member El Green. We got Las Cruces. Hello from Mexico. New Mexico. Not old Mexico. New Mexico.
Also the same thing, but hold the new.
Yeah. We got Andrew Kai over here. Hello, hello, hello. We got Ryan Riley. Ryan. What's up? What's up?
Right.
El Green saying he got the Star Wars toy. Good, because I've sent it to you. I said 6 to 8 weeks. It's been 6 to 8 weeks, so. Joffrey Castro's here. Hey, everyone. Hey, everyone. Jagular over there. Look at Jagular from the West Coast. What's going on? What's going on? El Green Machine says it looks good, Hollywood. Likes the haircut. All right.
Thank you, Adrian. I feel a little better about my haircut. Weapon hasn't said anything good about it, but it's cool. You know, maybe he'll say something after the show.
Maybe.
I'm not hoping for it, but you know, it would be nice. But no, I'm excited, guys. But yeah, hopefully everyone's doing good. And honestly, time's moving quick. We're already what's the day? 25th.
Yep.
Yeah. This is the Halloween, or this is prior to Halloween right here. So I don't know. We didn't do the costumes. We didn't do costumes this year, but maybe we'll have to do that.
Not that many costumes I could fit in, but you know, maybe I could just do the mask.
I don't know, man. That haircut is pretty. It's definitely a new look. So I like it though, man. I like it. I think you need to rock. With it. All right. Well, hey, we're glad that each and every one of you is here hanging out with us tonight. As promised, we're going to do 2 giveaways tonight. And also we are going to be doing a Chat Takeover episode. That's right. What this is for those who have not seen it before, we ask that you drop a subject or topic or character in the chat, and that's what we're going to be covering for the day. So make sure that you or for the night's episode. So make sure to drop that in the chat. If there's something that you want to hear our take on, if you want to see if we've heard any news about it, or if you want to just kind of get that general discussion going with the chat, myself, Weapon X, and Mr. Collector, we'd love to hear about it. In the meantime, just a quick reminder that we are going to be giving away a copy in just a couple minutes. I'm going to be dropping a hashtag in the chat where you can enter to win this copy of Dracula #1 from James Tinian IV and Martin Simmons. This is the team behind Department of Truth. And this is, I don't know if you all have noticed, it is the Universal Monsters official logo, official branding. So this is tied to the classic Universal monsters that you've come to know and love, and so this is cool. I'm a big fan of some of these properties where they're giving free reign to comic creators to do something really cool with. You know, we've seen it with the Energon universe and Robert Kirkman taking that and running with it and doing Void Rivals and doing Transformers #1. Duke #1 is coming out, and then we're going to be having Cobra Commander, and then there may be additional and then they're relaunching G.I. Joe with issue 301 to continue in the current continuity. So some really cool stuff with these properties that and then Predator with Predator and Alien, with the 20th Century Fox characters, stable of characters, all being owned now being owned by Disney, and Marvel having the rights to those now. That's another cool one, because we're seeing Predator versus Wolverine. Issue #2 just came out this week. I'm being told that this is pretty gruesome. I haven't gotten into it yet. I literally just picked it up like an hour or so ago from my shop. Hey, Gerald Yates, what's up? Good to see you, buddy. I haven't read Dracula, but I have been. But the LCS that I picked it up from said that there is definitely some buzz around it, and that it is that people are talking positively about it. But I haven't actually read it myself, so I'm looking forward to be able to read it. Hey, if you want to get my take on brand new comic books, I'm started doing 60-second comic reviews. You can find those in the YouTube Shorts section, and you can scroll down there and check out and get my 60-second take on what I think of some of the new comic books. So a lot of these new books that we're talking about, I'm going to be sharing about them in those shorts. So I don't know, Weapon or Mr. Collector, either of you heard about any of these books?
Same thing. I was streaming through Instagram short, and a lot of people were hyping up Dracula. So I think out of every book that came out this week, that's probably the one book I've heard the most. So it was the issue 2, the one you just showed, Wolverine versus Predator. Yeah, that I heard too. I did also hear the same thing. Issue 2 is pretty gruesome. Issue 1 was already pretty gruesome, so they said this one kind of tops that. I haven't read it either, but that's what I've heard. Those 2 books were probably the biggest ones that I've heard out that were released today. So I definitely want to try to hit up the shop Saturday or Friday when I get off and try to pick them up if they're still available.
Very cool.
Yep.
Okay. The Weapon, in any books caught your attention this week?
No, not this week. There was nothing really that I was getting. The one thing I was doing was looking at what's coming up. One of the ones that I just came across is they're doing a reprint of G.I. Joe #1 here next month on the 15th.
Oh, yeah.
So this is actually like the reprint of issue 1, and then they're doing a companion with Cobra. I've never seen this cover before with Cobra on the front. So
that's cool.
Isn't that's an alternate? That's the alternate take of G.I. Joe issue #1 that was written and submitted by Larry Hama, but it got edited. So this is his. This is like basically this is his director's cut.
Yeah.
For issue #1. That's cool. Yeah.
So is this supposed to take place after the last issue of the original run?
So this is a reprint of #1.
Yeah. No. This
is separate. Yeah.
Yeah. The other one is just basically a facsimile. This one is like a director's cut of #1, the original #1. So neither of these has anything to do with the new reboot, the Energon universe.
Okay, that's what I meant. Okay, when is that supposed to come out? The reboot.
So Duke #1, I think, comes out in a couple of weeks. So there might still be time to get it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then the 301 does not interact with Energon universe. It's separate, standalone.
Right. Yeah.
So it's not going to be part of that at all. It's just going to be continuation of 300. So.
That's isn't that an homage of Spider-Man too? That one? That's a Spider-Man cover like that, right? Of this Wolverine?
Yeah, there is. That's what I was saying. This is coming out next year for that one. And the one I like, I thought was kind of cool. This is Captain America 5 with all the Wolverines.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. I didn't even see the back. Oh, that's cool.
I thought that was kind of cool. So just something I was looking at.
Oh, yeah. Now what is that for?
This is Captain America #5, but this is the Wolverine cover. It's got all the Wolverines.
That's worth picking up. That's
cool.
I haven't seen that. That is really cool.
Yeah, this will come out next year in January, but so I'm already looking ahead to see what's coming out before Paul snags up all the good stuff.
Yeah, that's why Paul's not here right now. He's out there.
He's still searching. He's still on the ground looking for that Wolverine versus Predator, that red cover one.
Yeah.
All right.
Gerald Yates says, go on.
Oh yeah, no, I was just gonna say I'm dropping in the chat now. If you want a chance to win this copy of Dracula #1 by James Tinian IV and Martin Simmons, the team behind the Department of Truth, I think it's part of a comic shared universe for the Universal Monsters. Hashtag Dracula. It's super simple. All you got to do is put hashtag Dracula, and that book is yours. Okay, you were going to point out what Gerald Yates was saying.
Yeah, he was just saying his LCS, or one of his LCS, is holding the Dracula only one per store.
I didn't even know there was one per store. That's pretty sweet.
I'll probably beat you to it. Oh,
nope.
Shoot,
Man.
Look at that Walking Dead homage cover. Ice Cream Man.
I just picked my
boy,
up right now.
Your boy came late, got the one per store.
Told you.
One per store. Your boy came late.
So if it's one per store, how do you manage to grab two?
Your boy came late.
Because you weren't there, Collector.
Boy, yep. You see Buzz cut over there. He got his buzz cut. You see your boy.
So I think what happens is he brings a little baby stroller with Billy over here and says, "My son needs one."
Hey,
They're like, "Let me see, that ain't your son. You know what? It looks just like you. Yeah, go ahead and give him two."
What's up, Brooklyn Born? Hey, y'all make sure and say hey to Brooklyn Born. And big shout out to our channel sponsors. Or
second friend, guys. Second friend, Jim Lee.
Big shout out to our channel members for them. Big shout out to those folks who are supporting the channel. Brooklyn Born, El Green Machine, Wolverado, and Card Shop Reality. Make sure and consider joining the channel. It's a big support, big help, and we've got some cool stuff. The first prizes are about to ship out coming up soon here in the next week or two.
Just look how happy Weapon is. That's all I want to say. Look how happy he is. I don't even know who's this guy we got right here. Is this a new?
You got
new
one
panel member.
Ooh, you got one.
So if y'all don't know, that's the his 35th anniversary reprint one.
Yeah, the reprint, the reissue,
the
reprint.
That's still cool. I like how they kept the graphics and the art.
Yeah.
So folks,
who's this new guy right here?
Make sure and drop in the chat if you have a topic. It is the Chat Takeover. So if you have any topics or questions that you want to throw out there, we'd love to go into that right now.
Brooklyn, Green Machine. Yep. While Mr. Collector is busy, me and Weapon are cleaning up the shops.
Interesting.
So y'all notice? Oh, I can't really say that, right? Because we're not sponsored by them.
What's that?
The half off sale that goes on Friday. Well, my buddy.
There's actually multiple shops that are doing that in the greater Houston area, but we're not going to talk about any of them.
I know.
Oh wait, look! Hey, big shout out to Brooklyn.
Watch it, Brooklyn Born. Watch it, Brooklyn Born. Get it, Billy.
R.I.P. Astros.
Oh no! Don't get it, Billy. Don't get it, Billy.
Rest in peace, Astros.
Don't get it, Billy. Got you, Billy.
It was a sound thrashing that our hometown team took this past weekend.
The manager has retired. I don't know what we're gonna do. Me and Weapon are contemplating on managing the Astros.
Yep. We're working on our resumes as we speak. Gonna submit them and see
we got the field cleaner right there, Collector. Gonna get him to clean the field.
We got the guys parking the vehicles outside. Thank you, Paul.
Oh man, you can't park you gotta go to the truck loading zone.
I need someone back me in.
Man, Brooklyn Born, that was kind of low, man. Ooh, Dracula. James Titty.
Right.
Have you read it already, Carlos?
I haven't read it yet. I got myself.
I can't read my one per store. So
I got myself a second copy, just so I can be ready to. And Paul, I might be hitting you up about that second copy, or about that one per store.
Oh, this one your wife ain't gonna let you have that.
No, I passed on that one.
What?
I did.
She said, "Bring it home if you want to."
It was right there. It was right there, and I said no. No.
Weapon. Just send it to me as an A-OK weapon.
Hey, so Weapon X swooped in, he grabbed it.
So y'all be looking out for his extensive review on Dracula.
Be my 60-second review. Make sure and check them out lower here on the homepage. 60-second comic reviews coming up here. All right, so it looks like we got enough folks going here, so let's go ahead and jump over to this screen. Okay, we got 11 entries. Anybody else wants to jump in? Now is the time. We're going to go ahead and do that to give away this copy of Cover A of Dracula from the Universal Monsters universe.
Ooh, nice.
Being headed up by James Tynion IV and Martin Simmons.
Cage
What's
Fighter's
up?
here.
What's up, the Cage Fighter? Good to see you, buddy. Glad that you're here hanging out with us tonight. Let's see. Oh wait, look who slipped in there.
Oh, look at that.
Being sneaky. All right, Gerald Yates says I have to pull back on comics. The proof and reverse proof Morgans and Peace dollars came out from the U.S. Mint next month. Oh, okay. We got a currency collector. Very cool. All right, so here we go in 3, 2, 1. Good luck to everybody. There we go.
Good luck, everybody.
There it is, folks.
What Carlos
collects? There it is.
Carlos collects comics. Coming
up. Oh, Joffrey Castro.
Wow.
All right, Joffrey. So here's the deal, Joffrey. I'm going to give you a choice. Now we're doing a mystery book. That is a pre-selected book. I'm going to give you the choice right now, Joffrey. You can take this Dracula issue #1, or I can reach into a stack here of other books. I don't know what they are. You may be better off taking the Dracula. This is a complete mystery. I'm going to reach off camera, grab from the giveaway box, and what you get is what you get. So I'm going to give you that choice. You can either take the sure thing, or you can risk it all and take your chances. So let me know in the chat what you want to do. And then panel, what would you do if you were in his shoes?
Joffrey said he'll take the cash prize.
Yeah.
Right, the cash prize.
The cash prize? There ain't no cash prize. He's going to go through a
stack
of comics.
We're fortunate because Paul is now sponsoring cash prizes.
He said that he wants the shirt.
Push your luck. Push your luck. Push your luck. Where's Carlos?
Hey, Joe, I sent you a message on
those mystery books here.
Oh, okay. Wait, hang on. Let me.
Oh, y'all just secretly gonna pass it on the screen like that? You see him, Collector?
Collector's supposed to go up with his. I'm supposed to reach down.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, hang on.
See this one? He's got a ice cream cone on the barrel.
Oh, those are the 10 I got coming in.
The 10.
Let's see if I can get. Let me see if I can. Wait. Where are you?
There you go, Liz. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Liz.
Let me see if I can get it. It's wait. There it is.
What the hell? Didn't even come to. It's like me.
All right, Joffrey Castro
going like that.
Joffrey Castro says he's taking the Dracula.
Joffrey's like, you ain't fooling me. I'm gonna take what
Joffrey, you want to see what you could have won? What you would have gotten is World's Finest, number 234 in a super low grade.
Driving movie?
Yeah, Superman and Batman quit Earth.
Oh, no.
All right, so hey, I think you dodged a bullet there with that one. But no, I'm sure it's a cool book. But I think Dracula, I think you're going to enjoy this much more. So remember, keep in mind, we do still have one mystery giveaway coming up. I'm going to change that out. So the book that you'll get to what did I show? Oh yeah, no, I showed the.
Hey, Liz.
A former president's hairstyle. No,
that's a
no.
former.
Here we go.
All right.
What,
right.
George
Man, go to
Washington?
sleep, Liz.
George Washington.
Abraham Lincoln.
407 years ago. Say it.
Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah,
Hey,
Well, we
Liz
can't
going in
all-
on you.
we can't all have the same haircut as Billy and Paul, but you know it's cool.
Hey man, don't mean me. Get him, Billy. Don't get him, Billy. Hold on, Billy.
Liz. Where was Usher?
at 0700? Yeah.
All right.
He said that's Elvis hair.
Whoa.
So I wasn't.
That man some blue suede shoes.
So real quick, Carlos, and you don't have to put it on me. You don't have to put it on me, but if me and you can make something. Okay, it's on me. So starting probably whenever Carlos can help me out with it, maybe Saturday or Sunday. I'm gonna see if Carlos can post a photo with the new time, and if y'all can tag all of us in it and repost it, and we'll draw a name next Wednesday, and whoever does that, and I will give this away to them.
What?
Yes, because it's a new
Nice.
time, and we want to make sure everyone out there knows. So this will be, and you have to enter, you have to do that, and you have to tag Carlos, and mainly Carlos, so he gets the notification.
Nice.
But yeah, so I want everyone to know the new time, so we can get everyone in here, guys, and this will be the prize, which is first appearance of Bounty Hunter. So
Wow.
yeah, since it's a new time, I want to do something nice towards it, but you have to promote it. Help us get the word out, guys.
Yes, you gotta like, follow, subscribe, comment.
Yes, sir.
So they
You
just
got
gotta tag
all of the
Carlos.
collector's
They don't have
videos.
to tag all four of us.
Well, no,
Yeah.
I mean, it would be good to tag, all of us if they can,
As
but
much
mainly Carlos, so Carlos can know who did it. But I want us to get the word out for the new time slot, guys. This show means a lot to all of us, and we want to make sure we get as much people in here that likes the same stuff we do. So, and we all talk about it. So, get the word out, please, and this will be drawn next Wednesday.
All right.
Nice, man. Well, good deal.
And
Yeah.
do me a favor when you talk about that, point down real quick, Mr. Collector. Just point
Yeah,
down
and
with your
then,
finger. Just point down
Carlos
with your
has to
finger.
change.
Yeah.
Carlos has to change this time thing on Wednesdays at 9 at 2300.
Yeah.
Not at
So point down
2200.
with your finger. That's not the right time anymore. That's not the right time.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Okay, I'm covering it for my hand.
Yeah,
But
well,
yeah,
you
so
ain't covering
we'll
nothing.
make some. So I'll get Carlos to help me make something, but we'll get it out probably this weekend. So that gives us enough time to
Oh.
do it.
Liz said this week or do it next week.
But next week, Liz, how are you up still? Take your Benadryl, please, and time to go to sleep.
Oh, Green,
But-
it's 6 to 8 weeks. 6 to 8 weeks.
He said, so I have to wait until next Wednesday to get my book. Oh, Green Machine's already claiming this book. Guys, man, I know y'all not
Listen,
gonna...
as long as y'all do that simple little task, it can be anyone's. So please,
Oh,
guys,
no, Green Machine
help
said
us get
he's
the word out.
claiming it.
Hey, I wish everyone the best of luck. I'm going to even enter myself, so hopefully I win my own book.
Okay.
But yeah, guys, like I said, I think the new time change is good, and everyone, we can get a little more sleep in. And, like I said, we love doing the show, and we just want to make sure we get, everyone
Bam.
a part of
Presto
it.
changeo. There you go.
No.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go at 2300, guys. 2300.
All right, man. That is very generous. That is very generous.
Yeah.
All right,
Good luck, everyone.
weapon.
We'll
weapon
just leave it. Just leave it here.
weapon-
Just leave it here.
Would you check the private chat, please, for a second?
Who, me?
Said what?
All right. Okay. Cool. Okay. Cool. All right, so hey, just to give you a quick preview of what we got coming up down the road. I know, next week, Ghost Rider number 30, the first appearance of Bounty Hunter.
Bounty Hunter.
Nice. All right, so coming up here, we're gonna do our next giveaway. So coming up in about 30 minutes, give or take, we're gonna be doing our second giveaway of the night. And let me go ahead and share that with y'all real quick so you can be looking forward to it. We're going to be giving away this low-grade newsstand copy of the Amazing Spider-Man number 328, better known as the Hulk Nut Punch cover.
Ooh, newsstand.
All right, now here's the deal.
I'm entering this one.
You can get this one, or you can choose the mystery book.
Well, I can't see it. Can you turn it around so I can see? Make my decision.
It's the one from earlier, Paul.
What? Oh!
Paul, I think Carlos gave you his answer. Look at his hands, the way they're placed.
Yeah.
Ooh. Carlos.
Ouch! Golly, man. Brutal. I didn't say that, Paul.
Yeah.
All right, so that's going to be coming up. So make sure you stay tuned for that, and I'll we'll get to that in just a moment. All right. Yeah, but the giveaway for Ghost Riders number 30 is next week. Be on the lookout for the graphic that'll go live on Instagram. Make sure and share it and tag it. Tag us in it. Tag me especially. And then Mr. Collector's going to give us. And that's a great idea. So I'm going to throw something out there as well. For everybody that shares and tags will get entered to win 2 different giveaways. We'll have an extra book here. It will not be
free one-on-one with Weapon or Collector or Carlos.
It will not be this book. It won't be. In fact, I think we're going to keep this book here as kind of a punishment prize. Somebody acts up in the chat. Paul won't be quiet.
Somebody acts up.
Yeah.
It was going to Paul then, basically.
Right. There you go, Kip D. Stick up for him, man. Stick up for him. All right. Liz Barnes says, too much gel can have that effect sometimes.
Ooh, damn, Liz is going in, man.
You see how Liz
that's a pure mountain of perfect hair right there.
How long did it take you at the barbershop? Like a whole day?
Because he had gotten pretty long.
No, it was long. It was super long.
You tell him, Kip.
All right, Paul has some minions that he's promised free shipping.
True loyal friends here. Loyal friends. There you go. Weapon. I knew Weapon was out.
All right. Okay. So I got a question for you, panel. So there was a book that came out, I think it was 2 weeks ago. I reviewed it. You can find it under the 60-second comic reviews, the short section. It's called Midlife. It's about a guy who is coming up on his 50th birthday. So he's definitely, totally unlike any comic book fan out there. So he's, I know. I mean, you wouldn't know it, but most people would think that Paul was the oldest out of all of us, but he's had a guy job.
It's Carlos and Weapon, then Collector, then me.
What about Billy? Where's Billy place?
Oh, Billy way up.
Many don't know, but the origin of Weapon X's name is that, like Wolverine, he is timeless.
What? I thought he escaped from the asylum.
Right, yeah,
right. He's still on the run.
Weapon X fought in the First World War.
Oh,
and he looks
well,
the same. He hasn't aged. No, okay. So for the panel, all right. So the comic book was Midlife, right?
He fought along with
and the premise is that a guy who's approaching 50, he's got rebellious teenage kid. I can't relate to that. And then younger kids. He's got a new wife. He's got a long job as a firefighter who doesn't deal directly with fires. A job that he's not 100% happy with how it's turned out. Basically, he's just kind of, he's like a lot of guys at midlife. It's not quite what you expected it to turn out as. So, my question to the panel is, and less so for Mr. Collector because he's a spring chicken just a very minor 26 years old. So, but for the panel as a whole, do you think that a title like this says something about the comic book market as a whole?
I think it's I don't know. Well, see, I like the premise of it.
Well, I mean, what happened when you had the midlife thing there, Collector? I mean, give us your insight on what happened with you.
When I had my with my hair going long, that was just stress. And then finally, when they said, "Hey, you gotta come back on Wednesday with Paul," hair just blew out. So I lost everything.
It was part of the contract. He had to get a new hairdo for the upcoming season.
That's what it was. There you go.
It was covering one of my.
let me expound on the question. Right? Okay. Say 40, 50 years ago, I don't know if we would have had a title like this where it's talking about a middle-aged guy kind of thinking about his life and then ending up with superpowers. Most when you think back, all the comics were about guys in their 30s, right? 20s, 30s, a lot of teenagers. But how many like midlife / close to 50-year-olds did you have?
Right. No, I think it's, part of the market, like a lot of these artists that, back in the day that we kind of grew up, for instance, like, Todd McFarlane, we all kind of grew up, Spider-Man and him jumping to Spawn, but at the same time in his life, him and Jim Lee, they, became, older, they became parents, they became, adults, as we say. So in some ways, some of these storylines are probably reflections of the actual, artists and writers and what they're going through. And so as they're expanding that sort of character realm, because like you said, back in the day, the superheroes were like in their 30s, but now these artists and writers are kind of saying, hey, we're kind of writing the new direction, and they're kind of introducing some of this stuff, I guess, maybe from the personal, what they're feeling and what they're seeing from their own personal lives into the characters. That's what I'm kind of leaning towards.
So do y'all think, like, flash forward 25 years, do y'all think physical comic books are still as collectible as they are right now?
Yeah.
Well, you said 25 years from now?
Yeah. So say 25 years from now.
I mean, when you go into a comic shop, you see more of a middle-aged, like, Carlos guy in there. You don't really see too many people like me or like Weapon, or like still can go back in the service and stuff like that. But like yeah, like, what? Weapon, you just heard what he said about you? Weapon,
with it.
Weapon.
You agreed with it.
Weapon. Anyway, but I think just to have this in your hand is way better than like having something digitally where you can read. I heard some people are like, well, I have a digital library, but some people still want that having the book in their hand. And I think the back issues in older comics are still going to be around because people still want those. People entering the hobby all the time looking for a 181, 300 and so, and then you have the other guys going for the golden age books. So I think it's still going to be around. I agree with Collector. I still think people are going to want these in their hands to collect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because say, I'll trade. I guess what me and Weapon I'll have this book in digital, and then you'll have some book I'm looking for. I guess we can trade it. I don't know how that would work.
Yeah, I mean, in that thing that Paul's saying too, in the future, there may not be physical books. It may be something where you use the AI and the virtual reality and just put on the helmet and say, hey, I want a story with Wolverine versus whatever. And it'll create your character and your story.
Well, that's for like a guy like Carlos, the Collector. Me and you that have been in the service and out in wars and all that, we're naturally just going to go back and be able to do all that. These guys that are not able to, they'll probably do that AI type stuff because I'm like, I wouldn't want to do that. That's not for me.
That's all right. But I don't know. It got me thinking. So here's where it came from. It came from a conversation with a woman at an event this past weekend. She's, I want to think she's almost 90, and she was talking about, I guess, porcelain dolls, collectible porcelain dolls, and she, because I was talking about my comics to her and a few people, and she brought up the porcelain dolls, and she said,
"Oh yeah, porcelain dolls."
Well, the thing is, she said the market has shrunk. She said the community around them is much, much smaller, and that's what kind of got me thinking about this question that I threw out there for all of us: was in 25 years, will print comic books still? Because a collectible, the thing about a collectible is only worth what people will pay for it. It's only worth the value that we assign to it. So
you talking about like that porcelain doll?
And here it is, folks.
The original Billy Jean.
It's now confirmed.
Porcelain
that
dolls.
All Comics collects porcelain dolls.
Hey man, they're back. Women love these things.
What? And this lady that you were talking to, was it her? Or no?
Dude, you are so fast. You are so fast.
Isn't she the survivor of Titanic? She's a soldier. He said broken board. Billy's ex-girlfriend.
That was like
off the door.
He had no idea what I was going to talk about. He did, in just the time that I threw that out there, he searched it, pulled it, loaded it, and
guys,
was ready to show it. That's fast. He's like lightning. All right, let's see what the chat says here. Okay, so Liz Barnes says it appeals to the target audience. Older men started seeing the investment opportunity. Okay. She goes on to say 25 years from now, they will be more collectible because print may be obsolete. Much more valuable is my prediction. Kip B. Cage Fighter says that is very true.
Liz, you're so smart.
Green Machine says books in the future, yes, if you can get the new generations to come in. Liz says dolls were overproduced. The books would be thrown out, which makes them more valuable. That's comparing apples to oranges. True. Very true.
Man, you're so smart, Liz.
So I don't know what the girls Liz and Paul are talking about, but let me go ahead and say something about all this. I think Golden Age books, the guys that grew up reading those, they're passing away, and they're getting harder and harder to find because they didn't want to give those books up. And, well, sometimes their families will hold on to them because, it meant something, their grandfather, their dad, mothers even, grandmothers. But I think Silver Age will become the new Golden Age. Bronze will become the new Silver because they're getting harder and harder to find. Because a lot of people that are dealing with Silver Age now, a lot of them don't want to give them up. A lot of people want to hold those books because Golden Age, they're hard to come by, especially like the EC horror books, like all that stuff. Like you rarely see them at shows. And it, like Liz said, though, there is a select audience, but I don't see the books actually going away. What I do see is artists going into digital artwork, meaning, they'll print out the books. But that's the one thing I don't want, and we talked about this before, is I don't want to go to a show and try to get an original sketch, but all I'm getting is someone on an iPad, drawing something, and, they already have their background. They do it, and then they print it out. Like, I don't want that. Like, that, and I think that's what's really going to kill a comic book show, a true comic book show, is when, now there's hardly any books at shows anymore, and now you take away artists, then what do you have? All you have is, no offense to anyone that likes Funko Pops or anything, but all you have is, like, swords, Funko Pops, etc. Like, that's not even a comic book show at that point. Like, you're already taking away books from shows, and now you're taking away the artist. Like, it's just, to me, it's, I think it's bad.
I don't think they'll take it away from the artist because you're gonna bring in your blank sketch covers. What are they gonna do? Upload it?
But there's some people that do that though already. They literally bring an iPad.
Yeah, that's a real thing right now.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Then those artists may not even get people in there. I think like people are going to generally go to those guys that are going to want to draw, because I mean, I guess it's your preference, I believe, because if you don't want that type of stuff, then you're not going to go. And I guess they're either going to have to go back on the pen, or they're just going to be like, well, I'm not going to have any reason to go to a show then if nobody's going to want those.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, no one's going to want to go to the shows if they're doing that.
But I mean, do you think that maybe that's also something in the schools, like, you know, artists, like that art form itself is not being taught? You know, drawing from scratch. You know, everything's on the computerized now. Like, no one do artists today in school. Are they learning how to draw from pencil like we used to, and draw the circle with the lines, and then go back and fill in the body and everything like we used to do in art class? Or is it you get on the iPad, upload your template, and you're done? You know, so that's kind of what. Because remember, Paul, like we used to go have to take cursive. They don't teach cursive anymore.
Oh yeah, they don't teach cursive.
So,
yeah, I mean, I don't even think young kids now could write cursive. I mean, if you show it to them, they'll probably think it's another language or something. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's your preference, and I see what Weapon's thinking. Because I mean, if you go watch Todd McFarlane, he's on his computer things. I never see him like on an original paper anymore, like sketching out stuff. Like you would always used to see them guys back when they first started. They were always on there on the paper, but I don't know if you would pay for that. I mean, I guess it's your preference if you want that type of stuff, but I'm still thinking people would want that sketch cover done, and I don't know if they'll be able to do that later on down the line.
Well, think about it like this. What if an artist goes and says, hey, I'm going to make you an original drawing, draws it on a computer, and all they did was print it on, you know, the paper that they use for artwork, and it just shades it in or fills it in like it's an original drawing, but they didn't touch that paper once. Like, I mean, as much technology goes on, I wouldn't be surprised if something like that's already out. But, I mean, it just doesn't... And then what? They make, we're limited to 500.
Well, didn't we talk about this before? Didn't we say that AIs were going to be taking over doing the arting and all that later on? So whose art is it really going to be then?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not... I mean, yeah, the artist is drawing it on a computer, but, you know, putting it on a piece of paper, you know, actually working on it, you know... I mean, I've never drawn anything remotely close to anything like that, even... But, I mean, drawing... You know, it takes a skill to do. You know, that's something that, you know, you have to teach. But I mean, how easy is it to, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to add this, I'm going to add that, and then people just put backgrounds in there, like I said, like cities and stuff. And I think a lot of artists do that already. Now, I don't know exactly which ones, but you know, artists put a background that's already been used in a previous art, and all they did was, you know, draw something Spider-Man. And then all you do is just move them into that picture, and the stuff's done. I mean, you got to think about it too. Like, how much books get printed out now? Because back then a book would take a month to come out. Now you can put books out every other week, and I know they have to do it in advance. But you know, the guys that do these cover arts, the guys that do, you know, the interiors, like, you're telling me that they can go to all these shows and do all these sketches for people, and you know, how do they have time to actually do what they're doing? I mean, as much as they're coming out with.
It's like, I guess, Jen and Michael, they go get commissions all the time, and it's pretty expensive, and then they get it graded. I mean, like, Jen showed me the blank cover Jock did, and me and another guy thought that it was the real deal cover. We were looking online like idiots, like, we're like, man, this cover's so... It looked like it was the cover for the book, and just to see how much he paid for that, it's just amazing, the coloring and all that time that they're taking. I don't know, I mean, to go from that and go away and then they're just doing the AI or computer generated, I mean, I don't know if it'll have the same effect like you would have just watching him draw and it come into life.
That's very true, very true. I think I don't know, yeah, it's interesting the direction that things are going, and I think that One person I wish he was here, honestly, is Southern Comic Geek, because he knows a lot about the.
Southern, come
he
on.
knows a lot about the original art market, and
Next.
it's interesting when he was talking about the whole Blue Line thing.
He
and
just
how,
reads it from like reports that he's seen. That's all he does.
Hey, let's take a look at what the
the
chat has to say real quick. So let's see. Liz Barnes says no, or trains would still be more valuable, and those would be saved too. There's fewer books, but they aren't as durable, so they will increase in value. AI,
Damn, Liz, you're so smart, Liz. You see that collector?
All right, Kip D says, I paid $250 for an exclusive drawing, air quotes, and when I got it, it was a digital print.
See, that would upset me.
I'd be pretty upset about that. El Green says that they're bringing back cursive in California schools. I say good, because cursive is a lost art. These kids my kids need to know how to write like that. Andrew Kai says, I'm old school. I self-taught myself to draw on paper and pencil only because I failed as a digital 3D artist. It was too complicated / time consuming for my skill level. Liz Barnes says they'll probably have specific wording on the books. Okay. He says, I have respect for artists of all kinds, no matter how it's made. Andrew Kai, I'd love to see some of your work, buddy. Hit me up on Instagram or via email, and let's see some of your work. Liz Barnes, I think AI will create a bigger issue with counterfeit books, like fake signatures. I believe that's why CGC is requiring witnesses to verify SIGs now. And Ryan Riley says, gotta have a signature. Gotcha, I hear you.
Man, Liz, you're so smart. You reading that collector?
No, I skipped over it. What's up?
Oh, wow, Liz. You see that, Liz? Wow.
Ouch, man. I don't know what's going on tonight.
Yep. Cursive, guys. Cursive.
Liz, call me after the show, Liz. Call me after the show.
Cursive, a dying art.
You had Billy do that.
Billy knows how to do it.
I saw Billy.
Good job, Billy. Good job, Billy.
All right.
Dog did it. Annabelle.
What?
Annabelle.
All right. So,
you never know
next,
she went.
I don't have no Annabelle.
Here's a question I'll throw out to the panel and to the chat. I think we've talked about it before, but it's been quite some time. It'd be good to throw it out there and let us chew on it right now. Real quick, speaking of signatures, autographs, what is your preference when it comes to an autograph? Well, first off, autographed books or no? Second question, are you okay with raw signed books, or do you need them to be slabbed? What say you, panel and chat?
I'm not a fan of the signatures, really.
Oh man, I knew there was negativity coming.
Oh, nice.
So this one I had signed by Mr. Lobos when he came by.
Mr. Villalobos, yes.
Yeah,
man, wow.
So on this one,
that is a memorable cover.
To your point, I'm kind of in the middle. I don't know. I don't want to say in the middle, but I don't like signatures. But I figured there was an opportunity. He was going to be here. I ordered some of these books and had him sign them. So I sent 2 to get graded, and I kept one for myself, just because I thought it was cool looking. And he was actually surprised because when I came up with the books, he asked me where I got it from. And I told him I had to order them from
Mr. Collect.
Yeah, from a collector. And he said that he had sold his last books. He only bought like 2 copies, and he sold them already. So I thought that was kind of cool. But
tell my whole business out there.
So
oh, me?
Yeah.
I'm like Weapon. I let me not say I don't like signatures, but I don't like it. It's hard to. I wouldn't buy a signature unless I know for a fact I got it. You know, if I got it signed myself, and of course I'm keeping it, well then I don't mind if it not being slabbed or not. But to me, I just wouldn't buy a book if it's signed, and then someone just telling me, "Oh, it's signed by this person." It's not that I don't trust them. It's just I don't know. I just don't usually buy books signed. So I think honestly, I have 2 books signed. One
you got a Funko Pop signed.
Oh, well, that's not a book. But, I got a book signed by Stan Lee when I met him when he came over here. That was the only time I've ever met him. So, of course, that's one I'm never going to sell. But I mean, other than that, though, I usually don't buy books signed. I'm not eager to go, wait in line and get a book signed. I'm cool with not doing that, or even a remark, maybe on a blank cover. But other than that, I don't know. I know a lot of people like signed books, but I'm never really looking for a signed book or anything. It's not my forte. But yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah, just real quick. He also signed this. So this is the one that Carlos was looking for, but when I said if he wanted me to give him a copy, he kind of shook his head, like, because he was pointing next to his head was kind of nodding like this, like. So I'm assuming there was somebody next to him.
Wow, look at that! Wow, Weapon.
Hey,
that didn't.
Weapon, you're getting good at these video trips.
Weapon.
How you put that over there?
Weapon. He didn't want you to one up him, but he went to him really quick. It didn't work, Weapon.
So, yeah.
Okay, now we're all showing signed books. No,
Yeah.
So no. I'll go ahead and share. I'll go ahead and share it since.
You're going. You're going.
But I mean,
I had him sign a few different books, including the Jessica Cruz cover and the Renee Montoya question cover.
Damn, there you go. There you go. Take that, Weapon.
Yeah. No, I didn't end up getting back to you, Weapon, because I'd already got somebody had already grabbed all the books for me.
Gotcha.
But I'm a fan of raw signatures. I mean, y'all know that by now. Especially when I get to meet the artist and talk to him and hang out with him. This is from John Boy Myers. This was another. I mean, he basically gave me one of these.
He gave you one of those in a restraining order. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate signature.
This is one of my favorite right here.
That's the one he took from the table.
I don't know if y'all can see the scrawl there. No, this isn't John Boy Myers. This is Jim Lee.
Damn, that's nice. Did you get the package deal? Because
yeah,
you did.
I'll tell you, Fan Expo Dallas hooked it up. They hooked it up. Best convention ever by far, hands down, no question. A killer deal for Jim Lee signatures.
If your name is Carlos Collects, come.
It was no for anybody. It was $99, 3 raw signatures plus a print with him autographing that as well. And so I went ahead and I jumped on that because I haven't seen Jim Lee's signatures under $50 a piece in a while. So to get him at $30 a piece plus the print with a signature, so 4 items signed. One of them, and it's a nice print. It's of the DC Trinity. But yeah, that was a no-brainer for me. So I got him to. So this is Batman Fortnite number 3. Jim Lee did a cover for it of Batman versus Snake Eyes, and I'll tell you, I couldn't pass that up. I mean, it's 2 of my favorite characters, 2 of my favorite franchises, drawn by my favorite artist. So I got him to sign it. And yeah, that's it right there. And yeah, I mean, the thing was, it would have been an extra $50 for graded signatures, but then it would have been all the fees of getting books graded. And like at this last convention, I think it was $65 per book to get it signed. I mean, or to get it witnessed and slabbed. And I'm just at a point where I'm like, no, I'm just not going to pay that. I mean, I don't care about people believing if it's authentic or not or whatever. It's just not, it's gotten to the point where and I get it. There's always going to be a market for slab books and for signature series books, but I think for the average collector, unless you're going to be reselling it, it's a hard. Well, for me, I think it's just getting harder and harder to justify spending that money. When I could. That would have been for the books I got signed. I think there was 5 of them I got signed by him. It would have cost me like $300+ to get those all slabbed, and then I'm running the risk of them not being a 9.8. Which they're only really valuable if it's a modern that's signed. If it's a 9.8, it's just not a 9.6 or lower. It's too much of a risk, and then it's just too much money. So so I just kind of I love signed books, but I like raw signed books. So like a lot of them that I've got are just that. But that's just me. And look, remember, above all, collect what you love. Everybody's got an opinion and a way that they like to do it. Collect what you love the way. Don't let anybody else push you to feel like, oh, I have to do it this way.
Paul.
Yeah.
So
I don't have any Jim Lee signatures, but I do have this. So.
Nice. Yo,
Is that Luke Rego?
Wait a second. Who is that dude on the left?
Looks like that looks like that photo's Photoshop, because there's no way
I know.
Weapon looks like that.
What? Wait.
Hell
whoa,
no! Look at Weapon's shoulders over there. Put that picture back again, Weapon.
No. Bring it back. Come on, Mr.
Yeah, bring it. Hell
That's
no!
what I
Look at his
was,
shoulders on here.
That.
That's when I was security detail for Jim Lee when he was here.
Right.
So.
Sorry, you're my boy, but
You
that
look
ain't
like you're a security detail for the president on a morning jog.
It looks like he was about to drag Jim Lee out of there. He's like, look.
I know. You look like you're crushing his
throw you out.
I feel like I'm looking at that picture of JT and Paul.
He's like,
no. The question
take a
is,
picture with me.
hey, biggest question: Weapon. What weapon?
Golly.
What?
Wait, okay, you look like
said,
you're.
I thought
Bring
that
the
was
bring the
Paul
picture up
Krugman.
again. Bring the
You know
picture up
that just
again.
We lost you. We
Jim
lost
Lee like
you.
that.
We lost
Okay, you look like you're about 45 pounds heavier here, of all muscle.
Look at his arms, man. You can't. Come on.
I know. No, look at his torso. He's huge. Were you like a
Looks like he's
bodybuilder
about
or
to throw
what?
him out.
No.
Was this when you were active duty Marine?
This is like right when I had got out.
Okay.
All right, man.
And notice, look here, folks. Look, hang on. Look at this picture. No, look at the picture.
Hell
Okay,
no.
that's a Marine. Now switch it back. Navy.
What am I in there? What the hell?
All right.
What?
Here, bring it back up. Bring the picture. Marine. Now lose the picture. Navy.
Navy, look at that. What? Yeah. Right behind him, baby.
Old Navy.
Let's see you.
Webby, you should have grew a beard.
Oh, he does look like Luke.
I told you.
Oh,
I was
God.
kidding.
Weapon, are you going to let him talk to you like that, Weapon?
I was like, hold up. You should have
Wait a
picked him
second.
up
Wait
like
a second.
bear.
Liz Barnes said, "I thought that was Paul for a minute."
Liz, you don't gotta
Bring it up.
disrespect
Bring the
Jim Lee
picture
like
up
that.
again.
You don't gotta disrespect Jim
That
like
does
that.
not look nothing like me, Liz.
Oh, the one with Luke
Yeah.
Rigno or what?
No.
That looks like Weapon. That looked like Weapon when he just was finishing working out.
He's the one that taught
Jim Lee looks scared in this picture right here. That's all I want to say. He looks
does.
scared
Looks
for
like
his
he's
life.
being threatened.
He's like, Weapon,
Looks like
you ain't got to put your arm on my shoulder.
All right, let's go to the chat real quick. Let's go to the chat because the chat's been dropping some stuff in here. All right, so folks are commenting. El Green says, "I would rather have it slabbed." Totally understand. Ryan Riley says yes, and you can get SIGs certified at CBCS.
Yeah,
True.
I was going to say
Very
that,
true.
Ryan, but great.
Liz Barnes says, I prefer slabbing good SIGs. Ryan Riley says, that's beautiful, Weapon X. I agree. That was an amazing Harley Quinn cover. Probably the best I've seen.
No, talk about the picture of him.
I think Ryan was talking about the picture.
50 Cage Fighter. Yeah, but can you tell some artist signatures? But you can tell some artist signatures. All right. Barnes says twinsies. Kip D Cage Fighter says, with that, I prefer a COA. True. I like when they use colors to highlight the cover's color. That's true. I do as well. All but one book, Wolverine 88. I won all my signed in giveaways. That's the way to do it. That's the way. He hasn't paid for a single signature. He just goes around and wins them all. All right, Liz Barnes, here's this quote right here that'll be on the recap show. That's right, episode number 100, quick promo. It's going to be a clip show, or part of it's going to be a clip show. That's the reveal right here. We'll be looking back at some of the clips from your favorite episodes and some of the funniest moments.
Oh, yeah, I got some cards already.
When Liz Barnes mistook Weapon X in his prime for Paul Comics. Sorry,
yeah, Liz, I don't know, man. Are you been drinking this?
It's not in his prime. He's in his prime right now.
Wow.
Because remember, he's like Weapon X. He doesn't age. Ryan Riley says,
my best friend, Liz.
Weapon got off that stuff. That's what he did.
I got a DNA signed Gwynnum.
He wants to go. He wants to go.
How are you going to out him like that?
I mean,
all right. Oh, is that your Roy? Go ahead and show off your Roy Thomas. Show off your Roy Thomas.
Yeah. So I mean, like I got both. Like Carlos was saying, like when you go get the signatures and you talk to the guys, you get a good story, asking them questions. Like Ryan was saying, you could go. Steve McNiven, he didn't even know that they did a director's cut on this because this was supposed to be the 1 in 25 that he did, and then he found out later on Marvel released and said, well, we're going to do a director's cut with your cover. Okay, you have it. But y'all can go to CBCS, their new labels. I mean, I've seen their new slabs, the way they look. I'm going to probably submit a few of these signature ones, but it's like what Collector was saying. If it's a reputable seller who's been doing this for a while, if you get a signature from them, 9 times out of 10 it will probably be a real signature. I mean, a lot of us guys, we go over there and get the signature.
Oh, I gotta say, if it's a reputable seller, 9 times out of 10 it'll be a real signature.
Yeah, well, what I'm trying to say, like they probably got it signed. So yeah, 10-10. I mean, some people scam, like they've had like fake Stan Lee signatures. I don't think they'll do a Steve McNiven signature, but there are fake Stan Lee signatures. There are fake, what? I don't really know any other fake ones.
Probably Jim Lee too.
Maybe. But what a lot of us, the older artists signed inside the book. So some of these older books, like they're saying, you may find like George Perez or Jack Kirby. Some of the people will sign in the first page, splash page. They will sign there. A lot of it didn't go till later when people wanted them on the cover. So
yeah,
that's another thing I was going to say, because some people sign inside the page and
with the ballpoint pen.
Yeah, they didn't want to sign on the cover. They felt like that was disrespectful.
Like an author. That's how authors, like writers, used to do it. Was they still do. The signing on the cover thing was a relatively recent thing that came from comic books.
Liz, have you been drinking?
Liz, yeah, you can't back out of that, Liz. It's too.
Yeah, you can't say that, Liz.
Yeah, Liz. You can't back out of that one.
And like, and then that's a good picture. Weapon got off the stuff. He's clean now, so we're good.
They said when he was juicing up and he saw him, he was running towards him.
Ouch. Man.
We want you around, Weapon. We're glad that you're good now.
Hashtag.
All right.
pristine, clean.
She says, "I'm serious. I'm laughing so hard. It's so funny. Look at Weapon's haircut too. Nice."
God,
wow. She's
going
after Weapon now. She was after a collector. Now she's after Weapon.
Ain't no one safe here. Watch out, Carlos. You're next.
Oh no, but no. Back to her one true, her number one.
Thank you.
Hashtag Team Paul.
Now she's really on it now.
All right.
Oh, she's painting and sniffing.
So, here we go. Look.
Oh man, I ain't say all that, but you know. Well, we got Weapon back.
Don't do it, Weapon.
Don't do it.
Hey.
Oh, what?
Get out of here, Weapon. I'm not gonna lie. When that picture came up, I had a double look. I was like, "Wait a minute!" And I saw Jim. I said, "Watch out, Jim!" I said, "Hold up."
She said, "Look out, whatever Jim and you're looking at."
I said, "God, Weapon." He was the Silver Age JT. And then you got modern JT out here.
Silver Age.
Weapon looked like he was about to take Jim Lee out. He's like,
I know.
"All right, buddy, we got the picture now. You got to get out."
He said, "It's time to go." He just ran him like a football.
Oh shit!
Wait, how long ago was that, Weapon? When did you meet him?
That was an amazing con. So that was a while back.
Yeah, it was
that's San Antonio, right?
That convention.
No, I think Weapon was still in. He just Weapon smash.
It was a while ago. Yeah.
Oh man!
You can tell all of us except for Mr. Collector have a bit more gray in our hair now.
I need I'm gonna go back on the video and cut that out. That's gonna be my Christmas card this year. That's my Christmas card. Just that picture of you.
Santa's not coming, guys.
It's gonna say ho ho ho, mother.
He's holding Santa. Santa, give me my present.
Hostage, give me my present. I'm not getting a cola again this year.
Oh my gosh! Hey, okay. Quick question while we're just chilling. All right, so this book came out, and I almost wasn't even like I almost had missed it, and I saw somebody else with it. So I was able to snatch one on eBay. But did y'all know about this one?
What is that?
Booster Gold #1 Silver Cinema Foil Edition.
No,
I've never seen that.
Do y'all see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's the cover for
was,
Booster Gold.
It never was released, so I don't know.
That's
what do you mean it was never released?
I never seen it.
Yeah, no, they came
that's
out.
from New York?
Oh, is it in New York Comic Con?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. What does the back say? Does the back say NYCC?
No, it's a silver screen cinema edition. I mean, it basically has this same image, but then it has Booster Gold #1 and silver cinema.
Mike Bravo takes
Everybody loves it. No, but I would encourage y'all. These I think they've gone for different. I got mine for a steal because another auction for another one was ending at the exact same time. I was bidding on both of them, so I got this thing for under $10.
Oh, Mr. Collector said he got it for he gets it.
Right, yeah. Dollar in line. So yeah, so this it's cool. It's a cool one. I would encourage y'all to check it out. It's a facsimile, but it's a silver foil version. For that in my Booster Gold section. There was
Mr. Mike.
Speaking of a CD.
Oh, Liz says, please make it the next giveaway.
Yeah, no, not that one.
Oh, Liz.
I'll say this. Somebody had a CGC Signature Series 9.8 copy of that book with Dan Jurgens' signature in yellow paint marker.
Wow.
That thing looked sharp. Like, it looked sharp. It was on eBay. at the same time, but I didn't want to. It broke $50, and I was like, I don't want to. I wanted, but then I was like, no, I don't want it. I didn't want it that bad, so I didn't get it. All right, Mike Bravo is now saying $15.
Damn, Mike.
You just missed the line, man.
Carlos, I need your G.I. Joe number 155. No, you can't have it because it is now signed. It is now signed by Larry Hama. So all the keys in my G.I. Joe run are signed by Larry Hama.
Ooh, I want to know who got the
Is it midnight
Batman.
yet? You what?
The Scotty Young weapon. Did you order them?
Which one?
The Scotty Young, the Batman one.
No, I didn't. If you, they're still
did
available.
they have like 500 copies of that or something on his site?
Yeah, they're still available, but
They are.
If you read the fine print, he says it was going to be his only DC work. But if you look in January's previews, there's a Power Girl DC he's doing the cover for #1. So.
Oh man!
Oh, here comes
And
Carlos.
it's only like $4 to buy that.
I knew that hater would be in here.
The Batmans were, I think, $30 each. He was trying to get out of people.
Yeah, I saw that. So what? It was a regular, the black and white. No, the sign and then the black and white, right? Or is it?
Yeah. So it was cover A was $30 regular or $40 sign, and then if you wanted the other two, you had to buy the whole set at $150 for the set.
Was they saying like 5 per household or something like that for the regular?
Yeah, you can only get 5 books per household or 1 set per order.
Damn.
And they're still available, so it didn't sell out like the Transformers. The Transformers one sold out almost immediately when he released that one. But
I knew you would be in here, Carlos DLR. I knew it. Everybody was trying to check up on me on Monday.
Oh yeah, we were wondering.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, check up on him on Monday, Tuesday, or whatever.
I know. Paul didn't even pick up my phone call Monday.
Hell no, I was mad. I got to replace my TV.
Did Cobra Commander #1 come out?
No, not yet.
It's on the weekly top 10 for cover price for this week.
That's the New York.
Oh yeah, the New York. Yeah.
New York.
Oh yeah, the Duke one also came out.
Yeah, it was in New York. Those are New York Comic Con, like Weapon saying.
Guess what made #1?
Dazzler #1.
Dazzler.
Dazzler #1.
Don't sleep on that.
Well, it's like an $8 book. For those who are interested in it, don't pay more.
This is going to be #1 next week.
That's a slick book. I'm not gonna lie.
That's
all right.
Paul didn't know that from the Walking Dead #1.
Yes, I did.
The 2 World Series ring
20
here.
years on the bottom.
That's Paul. Paul's the one who's all about the World Series for the Astros, sadly. Hopefully I can see the Rangers at least win 1 World Series, Mike.
Not going to happen, Carlos.
Carlos, real quick, while we got more people in here from earlier. So this weekend, maybe Saturday or Sunday, don't know when exactly, Carlos and me are going to post a photo.
We'll drop it Friday night.
Friday night, there you go. With the new time change and all, I want to do something special for it. Thanking you guys for transitioning with us and making sure, we get as many people in here to, share the same stuff that we love. So I'm giving away this Ghost Rider number 30. All you have to do is repost the photo and tag us, mainly Carlos. If you don't follow all of us, be cool if you can, but definitely follow Carlos and tag him in it, and this way we can keep count on who's doing it, and those names will be in the drawing to win this next Wednesday. Ghost Rider number 30, first bounty hunter. So it's a 7-0 copy, but either way, we really want to get the word out there, guys. So good luck to everyone that does it. Thank you.
Awesome. And hey, for those who are tuning in right now and wondering, hey, what's going on? That's right. We have moved The giveaway show is now happening at 9 p.m. Central. Starting tonight and moving forward, that's part of what we're doing with that giveaway. Got some other fun giveaways we'll do for those who help us spread and share the word. We are moving to 9 p.m. Central, for a couple reasons. Personal, Mr. Collector and I have both started new jobs over the past 2 weeks, and so it just made more sense for us to start the show an hour earlier. So I think it'll be a good thing moving forward. It'll allow more people. We just want to help get the word out that we are starting at 9 p.m. Central starting tonight and moving forward instead of the normal 10 p.m. Block. So make sure that you adjust your calendar accordingly, because we're looking forward to having a lot of fun with the giveaway show for many, many, many episodes to come as we lead up to episode number 100. And make sure that you're tuning in for that. Speaking of giveaways, it's time to go ahead and yes, El Green, that's a good question. So corner box giveaway coming up. We're going to go ahead and do that on episode 100. We're going to do the big slab giveaway on episode number 100. We're going to be showing some of those leading up to it as we do this road to 100. We're also going to be doing our 1250 celebration giveaway. It's going to be basically all giveaways all night on episode number 100, because we'll be celebrating celebrating the price box sticker, and we'll also be doing some reveals for upcoming artwork featuring some of your favorite cast members from the channel. So that's another little tease. But let me just say that I can't wait until you see a rendition of this individual right here.
Yeah, all I'm saying, I got my ears. That's all I got to say. All I'm saying, I got my ears. I got. Me and Weapon got our ears.
All right. Anyway, let's go ahead. Hey, let's move it into. It's time for our giveaway. Like I shared before, we are going to be giving away this copy tonight of The Amazing Spider-Man number 328. This is a low-grade newsstand copy of the infamous Hulk Nut Punch issue. That's right. This copy is going to be given away right now, coming up in just a minute, or
that won't happen, Wolverado.
You can choose the mystery book. That's right. We're doing another mystery book.
Can you turn it around so I can see what it is?
Choose
so I can
this
make my
one,
decision?
or you can choose the mystery book.
I can't see it. Can you
Who
turn
knows which one is of greater value? You'll have to choose to find out. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and drop in the what's up, Wolverado. Wolverado is one of our channel members, our trusty channel members. Make sure to consider joining if you haven't already to help support the channel. Here it is. Enter to win. Hashtag
Dotson's
hashtag
here.
Amazing Collector. That's right.
Nice.
Hashtag Amazing Collector to be entered to win this low-grade copy of Amazing Spider-Man number 328 newsstand, or the mystery book. It's your choice. That's right. It is your choice. All right. Or at any point, at any time, the new thing, at any time, you can trade the giveaway for World's Finest number 234 in a super low grade.
Wow.
At any time, any prize, you can trade it for this book right here.
Wow.
You can give up what you won, and you can. This book is going to sit here.
I think that book is going to make it to 100.
For the next. I'm calling it for episode number 117.
100 years.
Right? Yeah.
Like you said, y'all can join us on the channel membership, or hit the like button for us, guys, and share it out. Appreciate everybody being here tonight.
Yeah, thank y'all guys for coming.
Sorry that we have to put up with Carlos and Collector, but me and Weapon are here, and Billy.
I'm the guy whose name is on the channel. What are you talking about?
Appreciate y'all being here tonight. Thank you.
Oh man, gosh. All right.
Hashtag amazing collector, guys. Get it in there.
Paul found out he's in the will, so he's starting.
He gets that world's finest. He gets that world's finest.
You know what? I'm out of here, guys. I get the
What did he just say?
Wait, what? No, I just want to thank Carlos for leaving me all his Miles books in his will.
Oh, yeah.
CGC 9.8.
You best believe it. I'm excited. Thank you, Carlos. It means a lot.
We'll just leave it here.
All right.
Kind,
yeah, there it is.
Of hair products does
next week, one of the giveaways.
Use.
All right, next week, one of the giveaways. All right, I see everybody entering hashtag Amazing Collector.
Y'all get it in, guys.
A chance to win this copy of Amazing Spider-Man number 328, courtesy of our generous channel sponsor. Where's the thing? There it is. Lone Star Heroes Comics and Toys, with 3 convenient locations in the greater Houston area. They are the premier shop to be checking out. They just had their big Halloween shindig this past weekend with famous movie stars from some of your top horror films. Lots of cool horror-centric stuff, but their back issue bins are loaded. I have found all kinds of treasures in there, including many of the giveaway books that you see on a regular weekly basis. So make sure that you're checking them out. You can find more information about them in the video description below. So make sure and check it out, especially if you're in the greater Houston area. If you're online and you're looking for a local comic shop that you can connect with that can do mail order service, make sure and come connect with them. Reach out to them and say, hey, I'm interested in becoming a long-distance subscriber. And I'm sure they will be more than happy to work something out with you. So thanks again to Lone Star Heroes Comics and Toys with their 3 convenient locations across 3 counties. Lots of good stuff. So make sure you check
Carlos
it out.
DLR.
Oh, Carlos DLR
nice.
said he went to the Galveston one.
Yeah, he said he went to the Galveston one.
Nice, buddy. Good deal.
Carlos, where do you stay at? I'm curious.
Very cool.
I wonder if
he's North Texas, I think. He's a little bit north. He's a little bit further.
Yeah,
north.
he's a Ranger fan, Carlos DLR.
Very cool.
So,
Very cool.
So while we're waiting for entries, y'all made me look for photos. I got this one with Phil Heath.
Oh Lord!
Hang on, I'm missing it.
But then I also got one. You guys are picking on my buddy here, but I do got a picture with me and Paul back in the day.
Oh shit!
So there we are together.
Paul, your head was bigger back then too. Look at
that. Look at that. Weapon, his bicep is bigger than yours.
Yeah,
man.
Hey, I could tell he's at the club too. Look at him.
Oh, I see.
Know,
Weapon. Look, Weapon's got the G.I. Joe shirt. I like that.
Look at those arms on Paul. Look at those cannons.
I know, man. Look at that. Wait, show that picture one more time, Weapon.
God.
Okay, now show.
I don't look like me at all.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
I'm glad your head's the same size, though, Paul.
Again, I ask,
Paul,
what happened?
Had guns before. What happened to you?
What happened?
Twinsies.
Here you go.
All I gotta say is we'll never see a picture like that of Carlos or Collector. That's all I gotta say.
No, you sure aren't. I'll tell you that right now.
Nice.
All right, make sure you're entering hashtag Amazing Collector. So that
bro, don't do that. When I was working out with Chino and Manny.
Liz is still laughing at you, Paul.
Now who's laughing? Hashtag, she's laughing at you, Collector.
Not me. You ain't gonna find no pictures of that me on there. I can
All
guarantee
right,
that.
folks. All right, we got 18 people entered to win right now. Make sure that you have dropped your entry into the chat. Hashtag Amazing Collector to win this copy of Amazing Spider-Man number 328 or the mystery book. That's right. There's a mystery book up for grabs tonight. Either this or where'd you get that Nightwing? Is that a foil?
No,
that could be the mystery book.
That could be the mystery.
That's
Could be the mystery book. Any book could be the mystery book, or the new thing we're starting tonight that we just saw, or at any time for any show, any prize, you can turn down the prize that you won, and you can take this copy, this well-loved copy of World's Finest, number 234. Where Superman and Batman quit Earth.
Don't let it be a gun hunting cover.
That gun hunting cover.
This is the gun hunting all over.
The infamous gun hunting cover. Right, Collector, what you heard.
Anything.
Go ahead and give it to me, Weapon.
Go get him.
That book was not going anywhere. And I'll tell you, every Wednesday night for like months, she'd be like, "Did you get rid of it?" And I'd be like, "Baby, they didn't choose it. Nobody would choose it." And
I think when you got rid of it, finally you threw in some extra stuff. He was throwing in books. He was like finding books.
No, I think I sold it. Somebody bought it.
That's what I'm
Somebody
saying.
bought it.
I think you gave some books with it. You're like, "Oh, thank you."
All I heard was on the
Oh, here we go. That old picture was the new gun hunting cover.
all I heard was this.
Hey, weapon. Do you think can you find a completely gratuitous picture of y'all in workout shape that would be fit for a gun hunting cover? Come on. See what you can find. The gauntlet has been thrown down. Let's see it. He's gonna come up. You've shown a bathing suit picture before.
Yeah, where's that photo you had of me, Mr. Collector?
Oh, that is so long ago.
When you said that I look like.
Oh.
Well,
Send it to you?
Can you find it?
Yeah, I got it.
All right. So make sure you have entered to win. Hashtag Amazing Collector. Thanks to all those who are here hanging out with us tonight. Make sure and hit that like button because that is a huge help to the channel. Consider becoming a channel member. That's a direct way to support the channel. You also get, if you're at the top tier, the Dark Knight or higher, you get a care package from me with multiple comic books included in it. It's not just one, but every 3 months from your anniversary date of membership, you'll get a care package from me with quite a few comic books in it, lots of cool stuff, other swag and products as well. So make sure that you're subscribed to that. I'm going to be sharing about those coming up soon as well, so to give you a better picture of what it is that you're getting for your hard-earned money. So bringing it back to the group, here we go. Right there.
Look at that.
He really does look like you. He really does look like you.
Dude.
Damn.
Yes.
You gonna take that weapon?
Right there.
Weapon, man.
Dude, you look like you're his child. You look like you're his son. Seriously, it looks like a father and son picture.
Back in the day, Weapon used to say, "Do the roar, do the roar, do the roar, do the roar." Love you, Daddy.
Weapon looks scared in that picture. He's like, "Oh,
no." Lou Friedman is a big dude. He's huge. That's right, Wolverado. Shout out to our channel member, Wolverado. All right, let's go ahead and bring this up on screen and do this giveaway here because we got 19 entries and the night is coming to a close. That's right. Our new time slot is 9 to 10:30, so it's a little bit longer episode tonight. We've had fun with you. Hope that you've had fun with us as well. Let's see who the lucky winner is in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right.
Come on, Carlos. Carlos collects.
All right. This is the book right here, or you can choose the mystery book. Raphael's
Raphael's, damn.
All right, man. Look, he slipped in. I didn't even see him slip in there. Look at him. Look. He slipped in at the last minute. Look at that. Look at that. All right. Okay, so here's the deal. Raphael's, tell us, do you want this low-grade newsstand copy of Amazing Spider-Man number 328, or do you want to take the mystery book?
Or
do you want to trade it for the
world's finest?
Or you can take either of these, or you can choose it. You can take the world's finest.
They're at a drive-in theater.
Right. All right. Which of these two are you going to choose? Raphael, you got to let us know here real quick in the comments. He says he's taking the ASM.
Yeah, he's like,
it's another world's finest.
All right. All right. Do y'all want to see what the other one was?
Yes.
Should we show it or no?
Yeah.
Well, if they don't, I want
to. Plus the Weapon X Blue Ferrigno photo.
Love you, Daddy.
All right. So the mystery book was Spider-Man number 14. Another McFarlane book.
Another McFarlane.
You be the judge on which one's nicer. But this one is what he chose, so this is what's going to go to him. All right. So we're going to be sending this on. No, it's going to go back in the box. All these books will go back in the box and into rotation. I don't like to double them up. All right. So big shout out to our sponsor. Let's see. Okay, so Raphael's Comics. And remember, if you win a prize here on the giveaway show, your only responsibility is that you need to message or email me before the next episode, because the direct messages get pushed down. So I need you to message as soon as possible so I can get your shipping information. Even if I have shipped tons of comics to you already, make sure that you still just send a quick message. Say, hey, here I am, just pushing my message up to the top of the stack. So, yeah, looking forward to getting this out. This is yours, Raphaus. Congratulations on this. Raphaus, you could always choose to switch it out for World's Finest, World 234.
We're behind schedule, Carlos, so let's keep going on.
All right, okay, yeah.
We'll be saying that for 117 episodes.
All right, hey, thanks so much for being here tonight for the giveaway show. We couldn't do this show without you. Each and every one of you is the most important person here tonight.
Thank you, Carlos.
And shout out from everybody here on the cast. Going to go first to Mr. Clean Cut himself, Mr. Collector.
All right. I'd like to thank my haters out there, Paul. But
boo.
No, thank y'all for stopping by as usual. Thank you for stopping by with a new time, guys. It means a lot. Again, I know I'm probably saying it too many times, but Friday night, Carlos will be dropping it on his Instagram. A photo, which if you can repost and tag him, and if you can tag us too, that'll be cool. And you'll be entered in this coming Wednesday. Ghost Rider number 30, first bounty hunter. So make sure to keep an eye out for that this coming weekend, guys. Other than that, thanks again, guys, for stopping by. It means a lot to us. Other than that, y'all have a good night.
Nice. All right, moving right along to Paul Comics.
All right, appreciate everybody being here tonight, channel members and everybody else in here. Appreciate y'all as always supporting us. Great to have Weapon back. Good addition. I don't know who the new guy is. I don't know who he is. Don't know who he is. And Carlos for pushing World's Finest. I don't know what he's doing over there, but we always appreciate y'all and taking the time out and coming and spending it with us. You know, we really appreciate it. And we'll see y'all next Wednesday. Appreciate y'all. Me and Billy will be back.
You guys sound too excited, Paul.
All right, and last but not least, the timeless bodybuilder himself,
there
Weapon
he is.
Timeless bodybuilder.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
One more.
That one, he looks scared as hell in that.
Yeah,
I know. If I was next to Danny
Machete
Trejo and he had his hand on my neck, I'd be scared.
Oh, because
too.
he's probably like, who's this guy with the Thundercat shirt on?
Machete don't text.
Machete gonna get.
Yeah, so no, thanks everybody for joining us on the new time. Thanks for stopping by, throwing out some topics, and just kind of chop it up with you guys and talk comics. You know, it's kind of our weekly decompress that we have and do this show for you guys, and I think we all get a kick out of it just to talk comics and talking with fellow people that enjoy it as well. And then this one's for Paul.
What the?
Look at that smile, man.
I know,
He was calling me Vin Diesel. She thought I was Vin Diesel. She thought, are you Vin Diesel? I'm like, no.
She's like, I like Thundercats.
They said,
what's your name?
She goes, you're not Vin. He's like, yeah, I am.
You're not a
family.
My little boys.
Family.
You got Wolverado ready to go lift now.
So we got Vin Diesel, we got Robin, we got too many people on this panel, man.
Get the full thing. All right, folks. Well, hey, thanks so much for tuning in tonight for episode number 91 of the giveaway show. Remember, this is the road to 100. Episode 100 is going to be when it all goes down, so you don't want to miss that episode. Make sure and stay tuned here for more information. Like you said earlier, make sure and watch the Instagram for the graphic that you can share for a chance to win that copy of Ghost Rider number 30. It has been excellent to be with each and every one of you, and we've enjoyed being here, and especially Weapon X showing off some of his old bodybuilding pictures. And so thanks to everybody for being here tonight. We will see you next time. Take care. Have a great night.
Love you, Daddy.